Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some Factorio. We're going to start a new campaign today. We're going to call it Bob's Mods and More. We have lots of mods. Look at this, I can mine rocks. That's awesome. Actually get some stone out of it, which is quite useful. Okay, here's a list of the mods. I'm going to put a link in the description down below if you want to download this mod pack. It does require the latest version of Factorio, which is 0.12.29. And it should work fine for you out the gate. You just plug it in and go. And now this is going to be different from my previous campaign, the Steam release campaign, because we are going to have biters on. The default settings that I'm using, I've got medium everything. There's actually, okay, if you're using Resource Spawner Overhaul mod, which we are, then you don't have to worry about tweaking any of that stuff, because that stuff doesn't do anything. Resource Spawner Overhaul overrides default vanilla spawning, so it doesn't do anything. We're letting RSO handle the spawning of resources. The only thing that I changed was train segmentation. I lowered it so that we have like more larger areas. Instead of having like desert right up against a forest, right up against a desert, it's going to be, expansive areas. And then I gave ourselves like a large starting area just so that they don't attack us the second we get right out the gate. But here's the list of the mods that we're using. There's 46 of them altogether, so that's why we called it Bob's Mods and More. We have the 8L train project. What this does is it makes it so that trains are always exactly 8 tiles horizontally. Well, so it's really convenient for making train stations. Auto deconstruct. This makes it so that when your mining stations run out of resources, they automatically get a deconstruct command so that robots can come pick them up. Auto trash takes stuff out of your inventory that you don't want and puts it into your logistic trash slots. EVO GUI tells you how long you've played, the biter evolution. You can also see how many pollution units you have nearby. Expanded robot tech gives more research for logistic robot carrying capacity, logistic robot speed, and also the amount of logistic requester slots that you can research. Farl is fully automatic rail layer. It's the thing that lets you put down rail stations like automatically. It's really cool. Fast filter fill allows you to set restrictions on chests and cargo wagons and stuff with some buttons at the top. Foreman is a blueprint manager tool. It's what allows you to have saved blueprints. Ghost time is a recent mod that I added. This one allows you to have a longer research. You do research, which makes it so your ghost blueprints, the things that you put down with blueprints, they last a lot longer, so your robots can take more time to actually finish the job. It becomes important when you have really, really big blueprints. Initial scan just gives us a nice area around the map that we can see. They actually added something similar to this into the base game, but I still like that mod. Landfill allows you to fill inland and make holes in the ground. Larger inventory is actually kind of superfluous with Bob's Mods, because Bob's Mods increases the inventory size to the same size, but I just kept it in there. Logistic railway, something I haven't used before. This allows you to put down rail that actually will turn a wagon into a type of chest. We'll try it out. I don't know if I'm going to like it because I have a feeling that robots are going to be a little bit slow to come to the rail, and I'd rather just use inserters, but we'll see. Mineable rock allows you to do what I just did. You mine the rock. It also lets robots come pick up rocks, so blueprints don't get kind of snagged up on that. Module inserter is a mod that allows you to have like a blueprint planner that allows you to instantaneously insert modules into machines. This uses the personal roboport. You can't use it with the robotic network. You have to use the items have to be in your inventory, and you have to have a personal roboport equipped, but then you can use it. It's really cool. More light's great for YouTube, makes it easier to see. Pocket repair allows you to put something in your armor that repairs things. RSO radar makes radar stations that scan farther. Rail tanker allows you to move liquids around via cargo wagon. Small fixes. Really all this does, there's just one configured file that I did inside it that makes it so that the default requester chest amount, when you shift-click an entity onto a chest, for example, is 20 times what it needs. So instead of giving it 2 bits of resources, I have it 20 times. Because I usually don't want it to just request 4 iron plate or something. I want it to request 40 or 80, something like that. Smart trains allows you to do programmable smart train systems and stuff. The Fat Controller remote train management. Yet another resource monitor lets you track how long resources will last. The advanced logistics system is basically how the logistics system should work in the first place. It's really, really good. Alien science. We're going to leave that one in there. I don't think we're going to craft science packs on our own, but just having the ability to do it's kind of nice. Autofill allows you to automatically put fuel and bullets into machines and cars and tanks and stuff. This is the base game. Blueprint flipper mod allows you to reverse blueprints. Then we have all of the Bob's mods. Then we have launch control. Automatically launches rockets. Long reach allows you to reach a little bit, well, as far as you want, really. Research queue lets you queue up research jobs. RSO allows you to have spawned resources be better. Tree collision allows you to run through trees, and the upgrade planner allows you to upgrade entities from one type of an entity to another, so like yellow belt to red belt, that kind of thing. Okay, wow, that took a long time. That's a lot of mods. So, anyway, let's get started playing Bob's Mods and more. Oh my gosh, I'm so slow. Can't believe how slow I am. It feels so bad. So, this is gonna probably be a pretty long campaign. We're not playing marathon mode or anything, so marathon mod, so it's not like it's gonna take forever to get anything done, but Bob's Mods is significantly more complicated than vanilla. I'm gonna pretend like you have never seen Bob's Mods before for the purposes of this campaign. I'm gonna try to do my best to explain some of the formula that you use to make things and just make it a little bit easier to go in that direction. So it's very nice that we didn't actually need to go find the stone deposit since I was able to mine that rock. Stone deposit is down there, which is a little bit far away. We have enough to start off here with 5 stone furnaces, which is convenient. Let's go ahead and get some fuel being made. Let's get a few wooden chests. The one mod that I didn't include that I might still add is the crafting speed research mod. Steejo and I had that in our campaign, and it is quite nice. I might go ahead and just get that one added in. Whenever possible, we don't want to burn wood because we're going to end up using wood quite often in the early game. Wood gets turned into wooden boards, which get added with copper to make your basic electronic circuits. So instead of taking a piece of metal and a piece of copper to make a circuit, you end up using wood and circuits. Sorry, wood and copper. Which actually makes a little bit more sense. A little bit of realism right there. Yeah, we'll start off with a nice little healthy amount of coal mining. Get those guys working into each other. So again, big change from the previous campaign. We will have biters, lots of biters. They are going to be kind of annoying. They'll start off pretty spread out because that's how resource spawner overhaul spawns them, but they will expand over time, so we'll end up with, you know, a lot of biters out there. And it's going to be a bit of a challenge, I think. Well, I mean, it's not like a death world, though. It's just we'll have a challenge compared to the previous campaign, which was just, you know, enjoying ourselves. So I guess that means I'm saying we won't enjoy ourselves. Yay! We are going to run out of stone here in just a moment. I should probably make sure we're getting some stone being mined. Make a couple extra chests. It is a little bit dark. I do apologize for that. Can't do anything about it just yet. One thing I'm very excited about, is not the right deposit, is that later on when we get the highest version available of night vision goggles, basically gives you like a white light instead of a green light. So you have like perfect day vision all the time. It's going to be pretty cool. Without abusing, there's a command you can enter in the console that just like disables day. Sorry, makes it always day. But I don't want to do that because that really screws up with solar panels. That seems kind of cheaty to me. And, you know, of course we can't cheat in this game. It's just not allowed. No, I'm actually wondering if I could find another rock. It'd just be convenient to get 25 stone just like that. It does sound like a tree when you chop it, unfortunately, but hey, you know, you can't always get what you want. Okay, so we're basically just waiting on a little bit of iron. Goal for this episode basically is just to do the introduction to all the mods, and then we want to get, well, we'd like to get red science automated. That would be ideal. Uh-oh, we're burning wood. No good. We should probably get the next 2 little bits of furnace working on more coal. Might want to go a little bit overboard on coal in the beginning, actually, just so that we don't have any shortfall of resources. I like how our resources are all together here. The copper is pretty darn far away, though. Plenty of coal in that machine for now. Why don't we go ahead and get the copper mine started? I don't need a lot of copper to begin with, but I'd like to have some build up just a little bit. Hey, there's another rock we can mine. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Still takes a little while to mine, though. Okay, we'll stick you, like, right here would be fine. Looks like we're gonna run this one on wood. Whenever possible, you don't want to do that, but... we'll give it, like, 50 and 17. Just let it run for a little while. Just need enough to get our first pump. Let's wait until we have 3. There we go. Take the rest of these. Okay, we got some coal. Let's go ahead and, I'm not going to worry too much about what we're doing on this thing for now. I think we do just kind of get as much going as we can. We're going to want to start getting stuff on belts as soon as possible. I think I'm going to want a few more of these, which can require more stone. Okay, got a nice little circle going on there. I think 8 is a pretty good number to start with for now. Let's get our first steam engine. Let's get a few electrical poles made here in a moment. Let's get, just start off by making some pipe. We'll want at least one little bit of underground. Gotta go all the way down here to get this copper. And that'll be more than enough. Let's go, you know what? I'm actually gonna sub out the wood now. I'm gonna hold on to that wood. We're gonna need it. Okay, we can make some small electrical poles. I gotta do some planning here, decide where we're gonna put the initial power setup. Okay, so we've got water all over the place. I want to get away from the water. We might fill some of this in with the landfill mod, but for now, I think we just set up an initial power area. We don't worry about it being like a permanent location or anything. We just need to get some power going. So I think we'll go down here. We'll go ahead and have this go. You know, actually, since it's going to be temporary anyway, let's just do that, and then we'll say 2. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll do a little section underground just so we can get by if we need to. And then we'll put the first one here. Gotta start reserving our slots here if we can. We're gonna need some more boilers. We need our first science lab. We need 10 red science packs. We're gonna start using the research queue mod, probably after automation. But the way that this mod works is you can filter research. So this just shows us only red, only things that require red. Only things that require nothing but green, there's nothing but green, red, and blue, etc. So you can just filter it by that. There's a lot of research available in Bob's mod, so this mod's pretty useful. So we're going to want those red science packs. We're going to want a science lab. Let's go ahead and put a couple more of the boilers down there. Oh, we had made some more, didn't I? Oh, I picked the stone up, but I didn't actually plug them in, did I? Let's make sure we have enough coal in here for now. Also queue up a few extra iron gear wheels and a few extra circuit boards so that we can knock out our very first assembly machine as soon as we have the technology for it. Okay, science lab. We got the 10 science packs to get automation done. We got 372% yield on our only oil. Nope, there's 2 oil. Nice. 2 that are pretty decent, actually. Okay, science lab. There we go. Stick him there for now, throw those in there, and we're going to research automation. Now, the way research queue works is right now there's nothing queued, but if I want to say, okay, I'm going to do automation, and then next up I probably want, like, say, logistics, and then maybe I want automation. No, I just canceled automation. Crap. Okay, so don't do that. I thought that was automation 2. Let's try that over again. I messed it up. You're not supposed to do it that way. I think we wasted some science packs. Now we're gonna need some more red science. Rats. Been known to happen on occasion. Almost out of fuel down here. Okay. Put these down here. I think we'll throw the rest of this down there in the copper. I'd actually like to double up the copper mining. I think we're also going to want quite a bit more stone production because we're going to need walls, and we're going to want to probably fill in some of the water to give ourselves a cleaner, easier looking, nicer looking base. That should run for a little while. And of course, yes, I ruined it. I don't think we're going to have quite enough red science packs available to finish automation because I canceled it mid-job. It happens. Okay, so how do we want to keep things nice and clean and organized? We're going to want to do that. We're going to use robots. I don't want you to think for a second that we're not going to use robots and do like a pure belt base. The problem is, and this is just a problem with regular Factorio. No, I don't want... Yeah, I want electronics, I want logistics, I want lights, I want turrets and walls. Give up all those things for now. It's a problem with vanilla as well, and the issue is that inserter stack size bonus is really good until it's not good enough. And then you just start to... you just can't use it anymore. It just doesn't work. It's not enough. Okay, so we're going to want to make some red science packs here. We're going to feed in the stuff that you guys need. I have no transport belt yet because we're not making that stuff automatically. Let's go ahead and get one of these guys making us some stuff. Get these things reserved over where they belong. Alright, so you guys are going to pull from here, and you guys are going to pull from here. I want you to make gears. I'm going to make transport belt. The reason I'm not pulling out that top one is that it's the ratio is 2 to 1. This guy takes 3 iron total, so that ratio is fine. Since we have such bad inserters right now, we need to use 2 inserters just to handle the output of this guy. Okay, so we need gears here and copper. For now, I think we will throw down a chest, and we'll just put it on a belt that way. Okay, there's your copper input. Now, the gears, we're not going to need a huge amount of gears, but I'd like to do something like this for now. We'll have some gears for science. Let's get some fairly large amounts of coal in there. I usually just dump coal in until there's enough for it to not be a problem. Okay, let's go grab a little bit more copper. Ugh. Not enough coal. I want to make sure there's enough down in the copper, because I'm not going to come down here as often. So we want to put half of it on both of them there. And then we take... that. 20, 20, 34. Good. It's a good ratio. The burner inserters, or the burner miner drills, use a lot more resources than the actual stone furnaces do. Okay, so you're gonna pop out of there, into a machine, making gears. Get these things being made, we'll put them out on this side. Get a little bit of red science going. Okay, we're in business. We're going to want a little bit of pipe being made, so let's set up a pipe assembly spot. Just a small amount, we'll be fine. Will help us out with power. And then the other thing we're going to want to work on is getting up something making some actual circuits for us. And that's going to be a little bit more complicated of a process. Okay, so that'll do its job. You were going to make me some pipe. Only want a little bit, though. Let's go ahead and give these guys a little bit of extra metal, just to get them working. And we'll keep on making science labs. Let's start working on this. You know what? Let's only make one lab right now. I want to save some resources so that we can get the circuitry being made. Okay, so circuitry. Circuitry. First thing we need to do is we need to take raw wood and turn it into wood, right? Of course, we need more copper. Okay. Well, we've got red science automated, so we have at least accomplished that much. We do need to get some power being fueled automatically. We have room for quite a bit of extra power. There's no real risk of running out of resources there yet. But plenty of transport belt. Okay, so inserters. We're going to give you all the wood that we can find. And you can put out over there. We converted a ratio of 1 to 2. I don't think we really need to worry about putting anything else with it just yet. Now from there, we take the wood and we now need to turn it into wooden boards. these wooden boards are going to combine with coil, copper cable, to make the actual basic circuit boards. So we could either put these out onto a belt and then feed them down into another machine over here, or yeah, you know what? It's just a very rudimentary setup here. We'll have you make coil. We'll have you make some basic circuit boards. And I gave away all my wood, so now I need to steal some of this. We need to put some copper here. Make the coil. And... I think for now we just do that. Let's get our other science lab put down here. Okay, you are waiting on copper cable, which is actually a shortfall of these. We'd have no inserter stack size bonus, so we really do just need to kind of add extra inserters here. You make 2 at a time, so 2 inserters at a time makes more sense to me. That'll get this guy working pretty much non-stop on whatever wood we can feed him, making it into these things, which is going to be useful. And that's going to give us what we need to get some science done. So, good stuff. Next, we're going to have to worry about automating green science. But to do that, we're going to need tin. We're going to need quite a bit of extra resources. We've got 450 some transport belt. We're doing great there. So we'll need to locate the tin ore. I think is that one. We need tin and we need lead. Is that our lead down there? This is the zinc. This is the lead right here. Okay. I do want to set up some pretty large smelting areas, but rather than try to do that all at once, I think that I might take it easy and go a little bit slower. I mean, I do want to have a proper setup, but Bob's Mods just has a tendency to be a little bit more complicated. So power's fine. Get 5 more of those. We just finished logistics. Which means that we can very safely start building underground belt and stuff. Like these. I'm gonna steal a little bit of some of these gears. A few more science labs, and then we'll probably increase the amount of throughput that we have here. Let's throw some more copper in there. You know, I always give it 75%. I think I'm gonna start just trying to give it half, because I run out so darn quick when I do it that way. All right, we're gonna need more assembly machines, making red. There's turrets. We're gonna need to make some turrets ourselves. I think we might need to really start to ramp up copper production soon. Here, let's start by making all these stone furnaces. In fact, why don't we go ahead and bring some power over here and get stone furnaces being made for us automatically. So we'll start off by, I had a little bit of copper. I could actually make an electric mining drill. I don't know that we need a lot of stone brick just yet. Let's hold off on the research queue for a moment. I actually don't have enough wood to make them. That's the problem. Make one. Let's make a few more electrical poles as well. And actually, that's something I'm going to want right away. I'm going to want the ability to do larger poles. Let's do military. Alright, that is enough of you. We're not going to mine stone just for the sake of mining stone. We're going to start mining stone for the sake of making furnaces. That's about it. So we just go there. throw that machine right there and we just tell you, hey, you're going to make furnaces. And we just go this way. Of course, there's water in the way. Alright, so that's going to make directly into furnaces for us over time. We're out of stone now. We got 46 basic circuit boards, and we did do pretty well, I think, with red science overall. We got our military researched. Let's do, like, steel processing would be good. We're going to spend a little bit of time deforesting here, probably between episodes. And next episode, try, if at all possible, to get green science started. So, and then after that, once we have green science, like, automated, then we can start worrying about trying to create, like, a bigger base. And we'll spend some effort as well making bullets. In fact, I might even do that right now. Let's go ahead and get armor, and then armor 2. It's pretty quick. You can start using electric mining drills here. That's not quite right. Here, let's do it this way. We're gonna go, I need a little bit of steel. So we're gonna go, I need inserters. This is gonna be where we make some steel, right here. It might be a little bit overkill on steel, we'll see. Okay, we put chests here and here, here and here. Let's see, you know what? We actually need some more space, don't we? I mean, for now, this will make iron for us, but I wanted to upgrade it to steel. Let's have one make iron, let's have one make steel. No, I want a little bit more steel. No, I don't know. I just don't know, man. 2 steel. Okay, and we throw a little bit of fuel here, a little bit of fuel there. Fuel there. And some there. In fact, I want to split these, average them out. Alright, cool. I'm going to take a break here. I do look forward to seeing you again in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next episode. See you soon.